Would all please rise for a salute to the flag of the United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, please remove your hats. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated.
Good evening, parents, teachers, friends, family, administrators, and class of 2015. This is it, the culmination of our school experience. Everyone has taken their own path over the last 12 years, but we've all made it to this moment. Each year, this ceremony proceeds in its usual order. Administrators and friends praise our accomplishments. Teachers wish us well on our future endeavors. And finally, the main event, the diplomas. Next comes undoubtedly my favorite part, which often goes unheralded, singing the alma mater. Many of us know that we have an alma mater, but many of us have not taken time to reflect on its meaning. Back in 1953, Plymouth Whitemarsh's first principal, Dr. Roger T. Dombrow, penned the words to this song, which has been sung ever since. This song, so rich in PW history, has powerful and inspiring lyrics that every graduate of Plymouth Whitemarsh deserves to know and understand. As it reads, "Oh, may the ties that bind us carry through the years." 12 years of education have brought us here. Each new year began with the excitement of seeing our fellow classmates and welcoming the new ones. As we grew older, we grew closer. We have loved, learned, laughed, and cried with one another. Years of bonding, from recess out on the blacktop, to Challenge Day at CMS, and most recently, the senior class trip to Disney World. Only for us tomorrow to go off on our separate ways. But these ties that bind us are ones that have been tied so tightly they will last forever. With a belief in God and freedom, a future without fears. We're so lucky to have received such a great education. our teachers and mentors, have worked with us and encouraged us to make the best of it. We've freely developed our personal beliefs and grown as individuals. Countless hours spent in the classroom, at home, and on the field have equipped us with the tools we need for the future. Many of us have trained for potential careers through internships and classes at Central Monco Technical High School. This is our foundation. The road ahead of us all may be daunting, but we will travel it with strength and confidence. For this is our heritage, from our patriots true. To truly appreciate today, we must look to the past. Look around. It is important to thank our family, our teachers, and the alumni of Plymouth Whitemarsh. Look to former students who have become our teachers' mentors, to the pictures of PW's distinguished graduates hanging in the halls. They have set high expectations for each and every one of us. After today, we'll no longer be students at PW, but we'll be Colonials forever. It is our duty to continue to give that name the honor and respect it deserves. And finally, instilled by you, the red and blue of Plymouth Whitemarsh High, we must celebrate the memories we have made. We have donned the red and blue, not only at Color Wars, but each and every day. Red, the color of our faces after spending long blocks in the 300s hallway during summer. The color of the blisters on our hands after practicing the cello for hours on end. Blue, the color of our lips after standing hours in the cold cheering on our accomplished sports teams. The color of the bruises we've gotten from giving it all we've had out on the court or field for PW. These colors not only represent us, these colors are part of us. We're Colonials through and through. Later, as this ceremony commences and we sing the alma mater together one last time, I invite you to reflect and find your own meaning within its lyrics. Thank you, Dr. Dombrow, for these fine words, and thank you, class of 2015. Congratulations.
Good evening. It's my pleasure to speak to you, the 2015 graduates of Plymouth Whitemarsh High School. Sitting on either side of the podium are many of our teachers, the same teachers who lined the hallways of PW as you made your way out onto the field for this ceremony. You may have recognized the face of your first grade teacher, the one who taught you to read, or maybe the 7th grade teacher who helped you build your love for science, or any one of your high school teachers who opened your mind to expressing yourself in new and creative ways. These teachers didn't just teach you reading, writing, and arithmetic. They taught you how to think for yourself. They taught you how to learn. As you head out on your own, whether you're moving away to college, beginning a career, or joining the military, you will continue to learn. It's a cliche, but truly, you will learn something new every day for the rest of your lives. You will still learn from teachers, not just those found in classrooms, but ordinary people you associate with on a daily basis, and some who you may come in contact with only briefly or only by chance. You will find teachers among family members and friends, future classmates, and coworkers. If you think about it, your first teachers were your parents and your older family members. They taught you things like how to walk, your first words, how to ride a bike, and much more. You might be older now, but they still have a lot that they want and can share with you. I'm sure you've already learned things from your friends and classmates. Through time, your circle of friends will grow and change. Continue to make connections with people who share your interests and hobbies, and seek out new experiences that will bring new friends, new teachers into your lives. No matter what career you choose, you'll learn from coworkers and bosses. Even with a degree or training, you'll probably start at an entry-level position. Learn from the people who have been there for a while. Find a mentor. Listen and ask questions. Look for people who can teach you specifics about the field you're pursuing and the tricks of the trade to make your job easier. You may also have some difficult coworkers or managers. Take the opportunity to learn from them what not to do. Probably the biggest lesson I've learned from watching and listening to my coworkers is the value of finding and following your passion. People who are passionate about their jobs continue to grow throughout their careers. They find joy in coming to work every day. Look for these passionate people and learn from them. As you continue to learn and move forward, you will have opportunities to become the teacher. Use your unique set of skills and knowledge to make your life and the life of those around you better. Class of 2015, be sure to take advantage of what the world has to teach you. Congratulations and best of luck.
On the first day of school each year, my parents would take a picture of me, little me with a backpack and eager to learn, to make friends, to go on the school bus like I'd seen my older brother do. And each year, there I stood, a little bit taller, a little bit older, the size of my backpack growing in relation to my height. And school was super exciting. I learned colors and numbers and shapes. I learned what it was like in ancient Greece and Rome. I learned about impressionism and revolutions and photosynthesis, and of course, I learned how to write a paper in a day. But underlying all that gathered knowledge, I learned how to be a person, developing my personality as everyone did theirs, learning what it means to be responsible, powerful, influential, what it means that we all share this world and we all will live in it, what it means when I say that we will be the future and we are forming the future right now. And through friendships that have carried us through the years, ebbing and flowing, rigid and rugged, holding us together like strings winding around wrists, these people have opened our eyes to the way life seems to twist around itself, a great spiral of ideas and nuances where everyone and everything is interconnected. And even if a path leads back to the start, we will never be starting from the same place we were before, because now we have our experiences supporting us. Strong columns of marble, never to crack or falter, building us a home within ourselves. So maybe we can never fall back to the start, but just begin again. Revitalize ourselves as we are ever able to change and grow, while still being able to look back and pocket things from the past. Because that is the truly amazing thing about humanity. We can be who we want, when we want, where we want to be, changing in tidal waves of thought and realization to better ourselves and our surroundings, making them into a space we want to be a part of. And now today, here we are, on the cusp of everything we have worked for, and everything we can determine stretched out in front of us, a grand plane waiting for our dimensioning. From this point on, we are the deciding factor in our lives, controlling where we want to go, to work, to college, to travel, to anywhere. And it hasn't always been a downhill glide to the finish, rather sometimes a battle to remain standing, strengthening ourselves from tests and quizzes and projects, new skills that help us each and every year, moving up grades like gaining levels to become victors in our own right. Because we are more powerful than those that try and stop us, more ambitious than those that try and hold us back, and more ready than anyone before us, ready to go out and make a change on the world through constant creation of change within ourselves.
Good evening. It is my honor and privilege to officially present the class of 2015 of Plymouth Whitemarsh High School. To Mrs. Moore, and the Board of School Directors, Dr. Gordetzer, Superintendent of Schools, and to the Conshohocken, Plymouth, and Whitemarsh School community, I certify that the students present this evening have met the graduation requirements of the Colonial School District and are eligible to participate in this commencement ceremony. On behalf of the class of 2015 administrative team, I'd like to thank the team involved in planning this ceremony. A tremendous amount has taken place behind the scenes with the facilities team, faculty team. All have contributed to the success of this evening. And our greatest thanks go to Assistant Principal Mr. Steve Price and his assistant Mrs. Jackie Savage for their year-long dedication and attention to detail. Let's give them a round of applause and a thank you. I'd also like to recognize the family, friends, and community members here this evening. We would like to thank you for your ongoing support throughout the years and making sure that our students are here today, graduating as the class of 2015. So many thanks, family and friends here this evening. As Dr. Gordetzer mentioned earlier, present this evening, if you didn't notice, a variety of faculty members. On the bookends, we have members of our Plymouth Whitemarsh High School faculty, administrators, teachers throughout the district, as well as the school board members that are present here this evening, as well as cabinet members. A variety of people behind the scenes, directly or indirectly, impacted your lives to get you here today. Let's please give them a round of applause for their assistance, leadership, dedication, and work for you. To the class of 2015, I congratulate you and wish you great success as you enter the next phase of your life. As a class, you've continued to carry on the tradition of excellence at Plymouth Whitemarsh High School, both in and out of the classroom. This certainly makes us, quote unquote, PW proud. Graduating seniors here tonight include Cappy Award winners from the musical Tarzan, Suburban One League champions in girls soccer, field hockey, boys soccer, boys basketball, and many fans who show unwavering school spirit. Also present are club members who fundraised for the American Cancer Society, Colonial Neighborhood Council, and Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Seniors present this evening include an indoor percussion championship, a Maine Guard gold medalist, and members of the Technology Student Association who placed first in numerous state competition events. Congratulations on these accomplishments. Throughout the year, Student Council, the Anti-Defamation League, ADL, and the Principals Advisory Council contributed an incredible amount of time and talent to improve the culture at Plymouth Whitemarsh High School. Leaders of these organizations, please stand and be recognized for your contributions into enhancing our culture at PWHS. Please stand. Members of Principal Advisory Council, Anti-Defamation League, ADL, peer trainers, and our Student Council representatives. Many thanks for your leadership, contributions at Plymouth Whitemarsh High School, and enhancing our culture. You may be seated. Academically, the class of 2015 has received more than $10 million in scholarship money. An astounding 128 students are graduating with a 4.0 GPA or better. Phenomenal. I'd like to highlight some of these students now. Will the 5 National Merit finalists and 6 National Merit Commended Scholars please stand and remain standing? This is the highest number of National Merit Scholars we've had in recent history. Congratulations, if you can remain standing. But also like the 7 AP Scholars with honor and distinction, and the 24 AP Scholars to stand and remain standing. We had 2 seniors who were awarded the Nordenberg Scholarship. Only 10 students total on a national level are awarded this prestigious scholarship. PW had 2 of the 10 students. Remarkable. Will you please stand to be recognized? We also have one student who was the semifinalist in the National Achievement Scholarship Program. Will this student please stand? And will the National Honor Society members please stand as well? Congratulations to all the students standing on your achievements. These accomplishments are truly impressive. Congratulations once again. You may be seated. AVID stands for Advancement via Individual Determination and is an organization dedicated to closing the achievement gap by preparing all students for college and other opportunities. This year, our class of 2015, the PWHS AVID students, have worked extremely hard and received more than $500,000 in scholarships. May I have the AVID students please stand to be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. We also have 5 students who will be serving our country by joining the military. Will those students please stand to be recognized, and we thank you for your service for our country. Thank you. You may be seated. Recently, I had the honor to witness and participate in a university graduation ceremony very much like this evening's. Accomplishments, accolades, a sense of pride, support from family and friends, and a sense of positive energy were all elements of this ceremony. On that crisp spring morning, there were 2 impactful messages gleaned, and both will serve as takeaways for you as graduating seniors, preparing to move towards the next chapter of your lives. I had the pleasure of meeting a remarkable woman who was earning her master's degree. This inspiring 74-year-old mother of 2 and grandmother of 7 was determined to complete her degree and truly had a love and passion for learning. With all the other accomplishments in her life, she did not hesitate to strive for something that eluded her for over the years due to specific circumstances. This student was an inspiration for everyone that day for her perseverance and goal to be a lifelong learner at the age of 74. It didn't matter her age and the many obstacles she faced, being a grandmother, working full-time while being a full-time student, and balancing a very busy schedule. She persevered through these challenging times and set a goal to attain her degree. Remarkably, she did achieve her degree, and we were all inspired by her work. The lesson learned here: do not ever give up at any moment. When you're finishing a challenging project, balancing work and class, staying up late to study for a final, or just struggling through a labor-intensive task, the light will shine bright at the end of your journey, and with hard work, you will reach your goal. Another nugget to share was the story of Mrs. Frances Visco, who was a guest speaker at the same ceremony. Mrs. Visco was a successful attorney at a major firm when she was suddenly diagnosed with breast cancer. Thankfully, Mrs. Visco successfully fought this disease and used this defining moment to search deep inside to find her passion, a passion that led her to the creation of the National Breast Cancer Coalition, that to this day makes a difference in millions of lives across America. I was so impressed by her selflessness, her willingness to follow her passion, and use her experiences in education and law to create a nonprofit organization creating awareness and funding for cancer. Class of 2015, the 2 anecdotes shared are both timeless, quote-unquote, seeds as you move forward in the next phase of your life. I urge you to continue learning and growing despite the challenges you may encounter. The world has much to offer. Find your passion, run with it, and never, ever give up. You'll be amazed how far your passion can take you and how you will be inspired and how you will inspire others along the way. Blend this with a high-quality education and preparation you received here in the Colonial School District, and we're confident that you'll experience great success in the future. Class of 2015, congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Bacani, Dr. Gorodetzer, and my fellow board members for allowing me to speak at this year's graduation. It's truly an honor and a privilege to be able to share this wonderful night with you, not just as a board member, but also as a parent of one of the graduating seniors of the class of 2015. And please bear with me, I'm going to try not to choke up as I speak tonight. I want to thank all the staff across the district for making this day such a spectacular event for our community. I also want to thank all the teachers, administrators, counselors, coaches, and support staff who've worked with you during your years here. Finally, I want to thank your families for supporting you, encouraging you, and being there for you as you developed from small children to the young adults you are today. Thank you, parents. I know your parents remember putting you on the bus on your first day of kindergarten way back in 2002, sending you off with your brand new Harry Potter backpack. We did that. I don't know about the other parents, but we did that. It was hard for many of us to let you go that day, but we did, and look at you now. Seniors, you've been provided with extensive opportunities to grow and develop here at PW. Academically, you've been part of one of the best high school programs in the state. You've been active participants in over 120 clubs, sports, and activities available, covering almost every possible interest. And if we didn't have it here, you invented your own club and went with it. And look what you've achieved while you've been with us. Millions of dollars in scholarships, acceptances to the best colleges in the nation, music, art, and theater awards, as well as many sports championships. And most importantly, you've donated hundreds of hours to helping your community, not just for your college resume, but because you truly care. You made the most of your time here with us and have carved a record of achievement that will stand in the books for many years to come. And I congratulate you on all your hard work and perseverance. But that was yesterday, and this is now, class of 2015. You're entering a complex world that desperately needs your help. You're entering a world now that has so many challenges, both locally and abroad, and we as a community truly need your skills, your heart, and your effort to help us face these issues. It's obvious that my generation has not had the best record of success for addressing these situations. So we are now looking to you, our future leaders, to step up. In addition to severe environmental challenges like climate change, we face political, religious, and social unrest across the globe. We see political powers trying to exert their authority outside of their boundaries in Russia with Ukraine, between China, Tibet, and Japan, between North Korea and South Korea, in Africa, and in the Middle East. We see groups such as ISIS and Al-Qaeda creating havoc across Iraq, Iran, Syria, Lebanon, and Yemen, but also into Africa and Asia. And we've seen how those conflicts have affected our lives here at home. And although these are critically important global issues, there are many problems closer to home. We see economic disparity, racial bias, gender inequity, and poverty. Most of you may not know that Philadelphia has the highest poverty rate of any major city in the United States, double the national average. And let's not forget that even here in our district, we have families and children who are in need. So much work still needs to be done. All of you have been exposed to many different academic, athletic, artistic, and social opportunities here at PW. You found ways to get involved and to position yourselves as adults who can take on any challenge that you face. Now is your time to stand up and say, I'm ready to make a difference. Now is your time. Are you going into a scientific field? Think about researching ways to address climate change. Or maybe you're planning to join the medical profession. You could volunteer with the Red Cross or Doctors Without Borders in an impoverished or war-torn region of the world. If you're into finance or business, you might try to support communities here or in underdeveloped countries with microloans and other economic innovations. And those going into the arts or music could volunteer their time in their communities, sharing their passion in senior centers or with families experiencing homelessness. If you're planning a career in law, consider doing pro bono work or public service in economically disadvantaged or racially diverse neighborhoods. You might even consider running for your local school board, like we have. Think about making service and improving the world a part of your job description, part of your career, part of who you are. We all are global citizens, and we have a responsibility to try to make the world a better place. It sounds simple, but if everybody could carve out just 10 hours a year to help someone somewhere, can you imagine what a difference that would make? And if people thought about how to craft their careers in such a way that wasn't only about money and status, but also included a component of giving back, improving other people's lives, think what a difference that would make. Class of 2015, you've all done a spectacular job during your years here. You've worked your tails off, and it is shown in all your accomplishments. As a board member and as a parent of one of the graduating seniors, yo, Marielle, I've seen many of you grow up into very impressive young adults. You have unlimited potential, personally, professionally, and as valued members of our global society. Today is your day, and we are so very proud of all of you. Tomorrow is your new opportunity. There are many challenges facing you, but you are well prepared to take these on. I know you're up for it. So get out there and make things happen. Congratulations, class of 2015. Keep making us proud.
It is now my honor to present the diplomas to the officers of the senior class. President Andrew Trung Vo. Vice President Patrick Thomas Russo. Second Secretary Alexander Scott Bilodeau. Treasurer Bridget K. Raimondo. Coordinator Olivia Farrell Bracey. And Coordinator Janelle Lewis. Give a big round of applause for the officers of the senior class. Thank you.
Ani Leah Tolan Greenspan. Seth Michael Berger. James Howard Betham III. Emily Ray Bueller.
Philip Daniel Aaron. Carly Sarah Abbott. Nicole Taylor Abbott. Marin J. Afutu. Christopher Ivan Agu. Noah Samuel Alanoff. Samia J. Allen. Shamaya D. Allen. Shams Haitham Alabidi. Kevin Joseph Arnett.
Emily Bird Kiefer. Evan David Bischoff. Ryan Edward Bischoff. Kiara Tyshona Blanche. Emily Voles Bloom. Natalie Ann Bondra. Casey Noel Bauer. Gavin William Brody. Robert Andrew Brooke. Rachel Lauren Brownstein.
Niall Christine Arietta. Samantha Lee Baker. Gregory Mark Barada. Nico Giovanni Baratucci. Tyler Bruce Alexander Baynard. Rebecca Emily Bayno. Nicholas M. Berezowski. Dana C. Cavey. Ryan Nicholas Calhoun. Kyle Allen Campbell.
Morgan Ray Brzezowski. Allison Brianna Buckingham. Carl Jock Derek LeVar Crawford. Elon Gabrielle Crawley. Courtney Paige Cunningham. Ryan Cunningham. Andrew Jaron Day. Austin Thomas D. Alessandro. Adjua Jodi DeShield. Ajani Jarga DeShield.
Paul Joseph Cardinal. Jordan Alexander Carter. Anthony Nicholas Caselli. Adriana Janice Servone. Christopher Michael Cifalelli. Raymond M. Clarkson. Matthew Devin Coffey. Jared Mark Coles. Gabrielle Robin Combs. Ashley Nicole Comboy.
Kayla Renee Davis. Morgan Lee Day. Alexander John DiCarlo. Zoe Ray DeSario. John Marshall Del Monte. Olivia Rose Delone. Amanda Alexandra Dempsey. Adam James Deves. Bailey Grace Ihas.
Brandon Thomas Corcoran. Bradley Charles Dender. Alyssa Ray Denolfi. Eugene Anthony DePaul. Joseph Michael DeSanto. Shane Daniel Dayak. Gianpiero Ubaldo Di Battista. Anna Christine DeGiovane. Caroline Joan DeJosia. Ian Robert Dinda.
Melissa Brooke Fair. Stephanie Lynn Fazio. Patriot Fazliu. Brian Joseph Feliciano. Michelle Lynn Ferguson. Madeline F. Falloon. Gabrielle Brooke Finkel. Aaliyah Levon Fisher. Andrew Joseph Fisher. John A. Fisher.
Tessa Dolt. Joseph Edward Doherty. Madison Jill Dronson. Damian Duckett. Graham Daniel Ely. Dylan Patrick Enslin. Iris Virginia Irazo. James E. Friels. Evan D. Friedland. Alexander W. Fulmer.
Magdalene Amy Flame. Michelle Rose Flame. Bridget Lee Fleming. Anthony Patrick Fondatz. Anya I. Forsberg. Ty J. Frankhauser. Sarah Ellen Gorman. Dylan Ryan Grant. Morgan Ashley Greenbaum. Mason Tanner Gregory.
Lauren Brooke Goodall. Patrick C. Gaffney. Katina Maria Galanti. Christopher M. Galanti. Jared William Gallagher. Danielle Samantha Gansky. Francis Joseph Garvey. Nicole M. Gilzenez. Mara Grace Getzfried.
Christopher David Guarini. Marie Helene Gilavogi. Jacob Carl Gum. Jamie B. Halsman. Rachel Lynn Hanna. Lily Rose Hart. Carly Jean Howard. Nicole Marie Hahn. Brian Joseph Heil.
Anthony H. Giorgio. Casey Gleba. Sky Marie Glisson. Julie Marie Godleski. Peter Christopher Godleski. Liam Edward Golden. Brett Charles Highland. Christopher J. Hodges. Jesse Harrison Hoffman.
Mark Allen Henry. John Andrew Hessler. Cameron Anthony Johnson. Tashima Janae Johnson. Mark N. Jones. Joseph Patrick Jordan V. Bradley Cole Caney. Muthoni Marilyn Cairo. Felicia Khan. Andrew Michael Karaskowitz Jr.
Harry Connor Hoy. Sean E. Hubley. Carly Esther Hum. Caitlin Allie Hunsicker. Jared Najir Hutchins. Nathan Patrick Heyer. Zachary K. Irwin. Rachel M. Isaacman. Jonathan Michael Isley. Rachel Lauren Jaffe.
Carly Jennifer Katz. Miranda Zoe Katz. Mary Catherine Keenan. Alicia Marie Keller. Christopher Liam Kelly. Patrick J. Kelly. Isabel Claire LeBrum. Nabeen Kumar Lama. David Matthew Lease. Mariana Grace Leach.
Edward Doyle Jameson. Gabriella Alexia Kendall. Catherine Rose Kennedy. Justine Marie Kennedy. Sabrina Lee Kerr. Matthew R. Kajak. Debbie Kim. Younghoon Kim. Jacob A. Klempner. Eric Richard Koenig.
Lindsay R. Letter. Nicholas Augustine Wisniewski. Samuel Isaac Levine. Duran Tyrone Lewis Jr. Emily Lim. Alicia Taylor Lipton. Philip J. Lorenz. Kiana Quidera Lyons Dargan. Jacob Aaron McGill. Kayla Nicole Magliocco.
Samantha Lauren Conowall. Stephen Joseph Kovacic III. Adam Whiteford Krisner. Michael Barry Crone. Zachary Victor Coliver. Erica Rachel Kushner. Kimberly A. Mariscal Mora. Natalie Cecilia Martin. Casey Elizabeth McBride.
Christopher Michael Mahan. Olivia Diane Maley. Seamus Owen Malley. Louis Joseph Marcosi. Allison Lee Marcus. Jordan Anthony Marcus. Zachary J. Metz. Heather Nicole Molesky. Max Benjamin Milkman. Emily Rebecca Jordan Miller.
Imani Marie McCaffrey. Taylor Jane McCurdy. Keelan Francis McElhaney. Colleen Nicola McFillin. Patrick Francis McGrath. Shannon Elizabeth McKee. Timothy M. McTamney. Truman Rob Means. Benjamin Joseph Mellon. Robert Gerard Mellon.
Ethan Shane Miller. Nicholas Matthew Minjone. Tyler Eve Niskanen. Zachary Ryan Miscavige. Andre G. Mitchell. Christian Danielle Mitchell. Taylor Lee Mitchell. Alexandria Elise Monasteros Stem. Kirsten A. Monty. Devin Anthony Montero Gray.
Matthew S. Molesky. Louis Manuel Mena. Jillian Kathleen Menken. Michael Negley. Robert Alex Newman. Angela Huang An Win. Thomas J. Nicholson Jr. Colliday David Ojo. Anne Therese Okonski. Antonia Kendall Oricchio.
Patrick Joseph Moore. Michael J. Moley Jr. James E. Murray. Luke Thomas Myers. Michaela Ruth Peel. Madison Gabrielle Peters. Christopher Richard Allen Phillips. Laura Jill Piccioni. Sarah P. Pining. Joshua Anthony Pierce.
Kristen Lee Owens. Rachel Lee Pacello. Francesco Giuseppe Palagrudo. James William Park. Samantha Christine Parilak. Shelby Lynn Pasquarello. Daniel Lee Paul. Jessica Lauren Paul. Ryan Christopher Pearson.
Nicholas Michael Pilhoy. Jessica Ray Pogus. Mark A. Polarine. Abigail Mary Polsky. Dante Baggio Prinsati. Jordan Angelo Vladimir Prostock. Ben Harrison Putsch. Benjamin Lewis Rader. Jacob Leo Rader.
David Andrew Reyna. Gustavo Gerardo Reyes. Jacob Peter Riesberg. Alexandra Marie Rio. Max Jeremy Robbins. Mikeen Allen Robinson. James Leon Rogers III. Daniel David Rooney. Hannah Rosado.
Kira Shea Rampone. Amanda Lynn Rossi. Juman Safi. Savelin G. Salad. Anna Marie Rose Sassy. Nicholas James Satterthwaite. Stephanie Ann Solino. Jamie Melissa Cerrone. Alexandria Monique Scott. Alec Jacob Sychek.
Casey Marie Rossioli. Jordan Robert Rose. Maya Dina Ross. Brittany Ann Rossi. Melissa Brooke Rush. Sari Elena Rush. Allison Michelle Spinelli. Sydney Christina Stern.
Adriana J. Seitz. Jeremy Asher Shandelman. Jamie Sarah Shore. D. Soriano Sycat. Ryan William Silverthorne. Quincy L. Simmons. Anna Lee Simpson. Probita Sindan Lama. Tina Marie Skorwanski. Ross J. Slutsky.
James D. Strauss. Jordan Mara Swanson. Carolyn Ann Sweeney. Marielle Alyssa Tabachnik. Maria L. Tamaro. Michael David Taunton. Hannah Brooke Thomas. Caitlin Nicole Thomas. Nashe Kadira Selena Thomas. Glenn Lawrence Torcado.
Cooper Wallace Smith. Daniel Charles Smith. Lauren Elizabeth Smith. Seamus Raymond Smith. Shamir R. Smith. Billy Ray Trice. John Christopher Troy. Kristen Subanis. Alexis Samantha Vasquez. Cody T. Vecchio.
Jesus Eduardo Torres. Rita Lynn Trainer. Kyle Marcus Watson. Brendan Matthew Watton. Hannah Ann Weichert. Josh Michael Wine. Christopher David Wellman. Joshua Isidore Welsh. Diana Grace Westifer.
Sanjana Venkat. Christina Elizabeth Vikingstad. Rachel A. Viola. Sarah Jessica Viola. An Vu. James Thomas Wade. Evan Ross Wachsholt. Kayla Rose Walker. Marie Teresa Wall. Christina Marie Walski. Jacob D. Walters. Cassandra A. Ward.
Riley Cantillon White. Nicholas Ryan Whitney. Sandra Lynn Wilkins. Alina Michelle Williams. Brianna T. Williams. Stephanie Nicole Wisniewski. Dominic Wodarczyk. Sana Wan. Colin Jake Wood. Joanna Elizabeth Worst. Dylan Richard Young. Donald Tyrone Rivers.
Graduates, please move your tassel from right to left. Good evening, everyone. As you have heard this evening, The students sitting before you have flooded PW's halls with a tsunami of achievements, not only this year, but overall. We have grown as a class and have more than our own share of memories that will last us a lifetime. This would not have happened without the guidance and the sacrifices of our beloved sponsors, Ms. Russo, Mr. Chanabi, and Mr. DeLucia. Thank you. Thank you for everything that you have done, and we will miss you dearly. As our time at PW comes to an end, I am here to present Plymouth Whitemarsh High School with one last gift on the behalf of the graduating class. An embroidered backdrop with the PW Colonials insignia is hereby presented and will be utilized for future photo ops for student sports and academic signatures, school board meetings, and other significant PW achievements. This gift should serve as a symbol of monumentous achievement and pride passed down from the class 2015 to all future colonials. Class 2015, we have left our mark. To all future colonial grads, it's time to make yours. We will be watching. Thank you. Please rise for the singing of the alma mater.
Oh, may the ties that bind us carry through the years with a belief in God and freedom, future without fears. For this is our heritage from our patriots true, instilled by you the red and blue of Plymouth Whitemarsh High.
Class of 2015, you are now dismissed.